and I'll go back to Kashmir. In Kashmir, I was alone. It was a mission of 2 Israeli people, and I discovered the opposition needs help. You know, the kids are never to blame for the wrong side or good side that the parents chose. Muzamil was a rebel. He was actually commanding on 2,000 people, and they had wives and kids, -8 degrees, and I succeeded to get to Muzamil, although he was very secure and left in remote areas in the mountains. And I was so tired and so cold, and when I got to him, I closed the door. I asked everybody to go out after a thorough body search I was going through. And I said, "Sir, I'm not who you think I am. I'm Lousky, and I'm coming to Israel, from Israel. And I want you to give you the chance to refuse getting my assistance." And he looked at me and he said, "I'll accept your assistance since you're not really coming from Israel." And from now on, for 2.5 weeks, every day I came back to report what I did with these people, to take the maps for another day. He didn't mention where I was coming from. After 2.5 weeks, I came and I brought him a t-shirt, just like the one you see now. And on the t-shirt, there was, of course, the same logo and flag. And he looked at me and he said, "Gee, you Israelis, you're so crazy. I could have killed you." I said, "You know what? First of all, you still have half an hour. Go for it. And second, let me tell you, you better trade me." And then he said, "You know, I can't believe you Israeli." So I showed him my passport, of course. I have only one, actually. And then he said, "You know, I'm so proud of you people, that you sent people to save us, our children, although we considered enemies. I want you to give me your t-shirt. Take a picture of me with your t-shirt. And tomorrow, if you hear I was assassinated, you know it's because I was so proud of you Israelis coming here for us that I went to the mosque on Friday with your t-shirt." So that's just a little change. And I want to tell you that the first phone call I got from abroad in the last Lebanon war was from that rebel asking if our people are okay. And I just want to say a word about this Durban II. I think this Durban II is a living proof that the world lost its proportions. And we have like a joke in Israel that says that 5 Jews changed the world forever. The first one was Moses, that said everything is law. The second was Jesus Christ, that said everything is love. The third one was Marx, that said everything is money. The fourth was Freud, that said everything is sex. And the fifth was Einstein, that said everything is relative. So I beg you, remember that, and let's go back to proportions.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the important work that you do in so many places. Now I would like to call on Dr. Huri. There's also a short video presentation as well. Dr. Huri, please.
KLM Air Cares would like to draw your attention to a fascinating project being undertaken in the Middle East. The Save a Child's Heart organization is located at the Edith Wolfson Medical Center in Tel Aviv, in the heart of Israel. In this hospital, each year the lives of around 200 children are saved by undergoing heart surgery. This medical treatment is free of charge for children from countries where heart surgery is either not available or beyond their parents' means. Many of the children are Palestinians, which makes this Israeli project so commendable.
My name is Simon MacDonald, and I am the British ambassador to Israel. I arrived in Israel in the summer of 2003. One of the first visits I paid was to the Wolfson Hospital in Holon, where I saw the work of the charity Save a Child's Heart. And the most moving thing I saw was a Palestinian baby a Palestinian baby who had had a more complicated heart problem and who had needed more protracted treatment. But after 6 months, this Palestinian baby was going home with his mother. And when I went onto the ward with Professor Schachner, the mother greeted the professor as a lifesaver, because that is what he and Save a Child's Heart had done.
The Save a Child's Heart team works entirely on a voluntary basis. While this is extraordinary in itself, the work carried out by Save a Child's Heart is remarkable in many other ways too. The children often have to travel from far away to get to Tel Aviv. Volunteers organize all the paperwork and accompany the children on their journey. These journeys are often long and tiring in themselves, let alone for children with a heart disease, and sometimes the journeys are not without danger. Once the children arrive in Tel Aviv, they stay at the Save a Child's Heart house, located near the hospital. Here they prepare for the operation. Since the children all speak different languages, the team ensures that the children can communicate with the doctors and nurses by teaching them the basic words. This is vital for the children, since being able to express themselves overcomes a lot of stress and fear. Creative therapy prepares the children both mentally and physically. The work done here is of the utmost importance and part and parcel of the successful philosophy of Save a Child's Heart. In the state-of-the-art operating theatre at the Edith Wolfson Medical Centre, highly skilled specialists perform the operations. After a successful operation, most of the children are allowed to return home within a short period of time. Once at home, specialists linked to Save a Child's Heart keep an eye on the children. People like Palestinian Dr. Omar Asali, seen here in his hometown of Nablus, visiting a child who has undergone a successful operation by the Save a Child's Heart team. We would like to take this opportunity to ask you to help this remarkable organization by making a donation, either with your credit card while on board, or by donating your Flying Blue Miles at aircares.nl. This will aid Save a Child's Heart to help more and more needy children with heart problems, irrespective of colour or creed, by performing surgery free of charge.
Merci, le temps est court, alors on doit courir un peu. Ce film a été fait par KLM, et il nous avait choisi en tant que charité de l'année au début de 2005. L'histoire était assez intéressante. Il y avait 2 reporters hollandais qui sont arrivés en Israël dans le but de faire un film sur les pilotes israéliens qui tiraient les missiles sur Gaza. Un de ces pilotes est aussi un médecin. Et il leur a demandé est-ce que vous voulez voir une autre de mes activités. Ils ont dit oui, bien sûr. C'est comme ça qu'ils sont arrivés à l'hôpital. On leur a montré le projet. Je crois que c'est la seule chose positive qui était montrée en Europe sur Israël pendant les années de l'intifada, parce que là, on était battus et on était les fautifs aussi en même temps. Et c'est ensuite comme ça qu'on a été choisi par KLM, par l'intermédiaire du même reporter.